key features for this plugin is that we provide a VM validator. So after you back up a virtualized environment, we are able to load the image into a VMware workstations and then try to start it up so that we know the virtual backup can be started if needed. vWave is a new purchase option for customers. So this is key to you. You save a lot with the vWave licensing options. So with vWave, we including one copy of backup exec, one copy of agents for VMware and Hyper-V, one copy of DGIP options, and unlimited agents for applications of VMware backup. Okay, so you only have to get the vWave editions for backup exec. It includes everything that you need for your virtual backup, and this is licensed per socket, remember. So if you look at your ESX host, if it's got 2 sockets, you're going to have to get 2 copies of vWave because it's licensed per socket. With the DGIP technologies, okay, we support 3 types of DGIP technologies. The first one is the client DGIP. Second one is the target or server DGIP. The last one is the appliance DGIP cases. So the only difference is for client-side DGIP cases, all calculations or all computations are performed on the agent. Only the unit data are being sent across to BE, so that saves your network bandwidth. The second one is, regardless, I will send all my information from these backup servers to BE and then let it run. So it requires a heavy loadings on your backup servers. The last one is only backup exec will be updated with catalog information. The DGIP will be performed on these external appliances. It doesn't have to be a BE machines. We also have a concept of replications for these DGIP. If you have a headquarter, a remote site, this is your WAN name. You can leverage the optimized DGIP technologies so that the headquarter will have a copy of all remote site information. If the whole site goes down, this headquarter will have a copy of backup of itself and also the remote site. Okay, so basically, we are replicating the DGIP folder between these 2 BE. So in this environment, you're going to have BE installed on this machine, and then also you're going to install BE on this one as well. You cannot have one single BE that backs up the remote server across the WAN link. Okay, it doesn't work that way. So if you have multiple branch office scenarios, and this is your headquarter, for example, what you have to purchase, it is you're going to require backup exec for each site. Every single site we're going to have their own backup exec. And then you also need DGIP options for each site. For the headquarter, you're going to need the central admin server option, the castle. It is now related to ESO, the enterprise server options. So with all these agents and options in place, you're able to perform replications between all remote sites and these headquarters. So if these remote sites go down, or if these remote sites go down, there is a copy of the whole site's backup in headquarters by using these replication technologies. And in BE 2012, we also support the client-side of Linux machine. So be able to perform client-side DGIP on your Linux box. Only the unit data will be sent across to BE to be backed up. The last one, how do you save your storage cost? is by using the archiving options in BE. Have you heard of Enterprise Vault, EV? Yes? Enterprise Vault. It is basically a similar concept to Enterprise Vault. So if you're not performing any additional steps to your Exchange or file service, the server will keep growing and growing. Your mailbox size will keep growing. The purpose of archiving is trying to move your information that has not been accessed for a period of time to a cheaper storage here. So, for example, if you look at your Exchange machine, you perform your normal backup to BE. After your backup is done, you copy the backup to another storage. We call it a virtual vault, a cheaper storage, so that it will send a signal to the Exchange agent saying anything older than 30 days, for example, it is safe to delete from the mailbox. Because you make a backup, and then you also make a secondary copy to a cheaper storage. And then we also provide a plugin to your Outlook. When you look at your Outlook client, you have your primary mailbox on your left-hand side. You will also be able to access your archived email with the Virtual Vault plugin. So you're able to see your active mail items in Exchange. You're also able to see your archived email in the archive store. Okay? So the same concept applies to file server as well. So we support archiving for Exchange and file service for BE. Are we running out of time? So I'm going to skip the upgrade experience, but I want to highlight a few licensing changes, last few slides. So this is your typical backup exam. You still have the media server versions. And we introduced a new SBE edition, small business editions. If you purchase one single copy of SBE, we allow you to back up 3 servers for the price of 1 backup exam. Bear in mind, okay? We also introduced the V-Ray editions. I just talked about it. It's got 1 copy of BE, 1 copy of DGIP options, 1 copy of agents for Hyper-V and VMware, and unlimited application agents included for V-Ray editions. We combine the agents for Hyper-V and VMware into a single agent called agents for Hyper-V and VMware. And in the past, we have agents for Exchange 80, SharePoint, EV, Domino, Oracle. We combine everything into a single agents for applications and database. Okay, for simplifications. So these few agents are being end of life. The agents for SAP and the agents for DB2. So the work, there's not much change except the enterprise server options is a new options that includes the existing 3 BE options. The first one is the casual, central admin server options, shared storage options, and advanced disk-based options. So the 3 options are being combined into 1 single enterprise server options. So bear in mind with the changes. So I think that's it for the second sessions.
เอาละค่ะท่านไหนมีคำถามไหมคะมีข้อสงสัยตรงไหนไหมคะมีไหมเอ่ยถ้าไม่มีก็ไงก็ขอบคุณมิสเตอร์ซินเวียนนะที่นี้ด้วยนะคะ Thank you very much Mr. Sinvian for your long presentation แล้วก็ต่อไปนี้นะคะจะเป็นการพ พักเบรกนะคะเดี๋ยวจะให้ทุกท่านไปพักเบรกรับประทานอาหารว่างนะคะเดี๋ยวกลับมาพบกันใหม่ในอีก20 นาทีถัดไปนะคะ